Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. So happy to be here. Good afternoon. And let me know if you can see me. We're streaming live today, only on YouTube, hopefully. Um, at the previous editions or as the previous editions come up, we'll be able to stream on our other platforms. But yes, I'm sure we're going to upload it on Facebook for our Facebook community. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Auntie Etima. Yeah, this is the Midweek Midday talk show. This talk show went on for about 2 years, but last year we took a break because we needed to put together all the things that will make the show even more impactful. If you can see me, you can hear me, please let me know. One of the things that we're coming back with as we come right back to you bigger and better is we're going to be doing the show with the girls. No, I'm not going to be here alone. How can I be here alone when I have thousands of amazing girls around the world? And it's such a privilege and honor to be hosting one of my best girls at the Girls Hub. I hope
Hi.
nobody's going to be jealous now. Iyoluwa is one of the girls in the senior category of the Girls Hall, and it's such a privilege to be the first to unveil our bigger, better show.
Thank
Hello,
you.
Iyi.
Hello,
How are
ma.
you
I'm
doing?
good. I'm good. Thank you. How are you
So good
doing,
to
ma?
see you. I'm fine. I'm not a jellyfish, so I have to be fine. Oh, thank you so much for joining. We're
Thank
going to
you for
have
having me.
beautiful conversation. And please, as long as you can see or hear us, please don't forget to drop a comment in the comment section. Remember, this show is for both girls and their moms. It's our growth journey. We are just here to share how we are growing. Nobody has finished growing. Mark my words. We are still on that journey. God's servant Bishop David Oyedepo, my father in the Lord, said, we are all students in the school of growth. The only thing is that some of us are senior students, some of us are junior students, and some of us are new students. We are just coming into the school. So, whichever class you find yourself, grab a seat, grab some water, and come on this beautiful conversation with me and with E. Okay, E, I already said your name, but I'll just leave you to introduce yourself in the best way that you can. Okay.
Okay, my name is Iyoluwa, but everyone calls me Iyi, and I'm
Yeah.
currently on my gap year, so I already graduated high school, and I'm so excited to be on here. Thank you for having me.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much for that. Please hold on, give me a second.
Okay.
Okay, so we are good to go. It's so good to hear that you. So how was high school? Was it tough? Was it
Uh,
what was that about?
Mixed emotions. Sometimes it's like very like exciting. Sometimes you're just feeling down. So you know how school is. So yeah.
Mm, mm, mm. Okay, so when you heard you were going to be on the show, what was your first? Were you
I was
anxious? Were you
I was
going to happen?
excited. I was anxious. I was because I didn't know what it was going to be like. I've never been on a show before. This is my first ever show. Yay! So
Oh,
so it was like a mixed emotions. It was a mix of emotions. So, yeah.
okay, all right, that's fine. And every time in life we get to have one first time experience, yeah? So that's
Yeah.
great. So my first question to you would be, can you describe In one word, I know you might make it one
Okay.
sentence. You're allowed to make it one sentence. This season of your life, just can you just describe it in the shortest possible way? One word, one sentence, but very brief. What's that season of your life that you are in?
I would say it's my like I'm in the best version of myself ever. Like the best I've ever been in my whole life. This is the season of my life. So
Okay,
that's what I
so this is
describe it
that
as.
this is that best season. Yeah, this is that
Yes.
best
Yeah.
season. Okay. Okay, so we want to talk about your growth journey. And by the way,
Mhm.
tell us how you got into the girls' home, please. How did you?
Okay.
What was
Um,
the drama around the behind the scenes about how you got into the girls' home?
okay. So I remember in 2024, my November, I think, my mom was saying something about girls up, and there was this like group in my school that was also hop thing. So I wasn't really like sure of what it meant because like the hub that I knew in my school was about gay people. Like it's a like
Away.
it's for people that are LGBTQIA plus. So I was not very sure, but I knew at the same time my mom could not like enroll me into something like that. So I said okay, it was going to be nice. So that was when I think she showed me one of your messages because I think then you used to do the talk show as well. So I think she
Mhm.
showed me that, and then that was how I got into the girls of.
So you didn't have any resistance, you didn't act drama, you didn't put up a fight, you didn't be like, who is that? What's that play? You didn't do that so that I can start. I need shekere on this show. I need to be doing some shekere for some girls. Are you kidding me? You didn't?
Because like I also wanted to build myself like by myself. So it
Okay.
was something that I wanted to do. So my mom didn't really have to force me to do it because it was coming
Mm.
from within. So it was something I wanted to do. Yeah.
So it was just perfect. It just suited into your goals and
Yes.
everything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're not using any script, yeah? We just
Yeah.
want the show to be as natural and as life as inspiring as possible. Personally, you inspire me because I see you show up at where do you live?
I live in
Tell the
Canada.
audience. You
I live in
good.
Canada.
He lives in Canada. That means that our timing and hers is not so sweet. But I don't know how I always see her. Like sometimes I'll just come to class and I'll be like, I didn't check if she was there. Oh, truth be said. I just always take a chance because I know that she's always there. I remember one of the times we were having a course that happened to fall during the holiday in Nigeria, and it was midday, and so that means that was time for her to be in school. It was just an off time, and I remember her coming to that class with her school uniform and saying, "Ma," that was earlier in the year, "Ma, I have to leave at this time. It's time for me to go back to school." And I was like, "Oh, somebody's attending class even in school." So that was a good one. My question would be, what kept you going? I know that it was not was it every time you felt like coming to classes?
No, I'm going to say the truth. No.
Hell, you and I've been posting about you now, but tell me that's the real life. What sometimes you didn't feel like coming? What was happening?
So sometimes it's just like I maybe I'm just feeling down, or maybe something had happened during the day or the day before, and I just
Mm.
like I'm just so down internally that I just want to shut myself up off my task and all of that. But I still have to show up anyway though.
Okay, so what kept encouraging you? What kept saying, you know what, just come? What was that inner voice? What was that voice saying to you? What were you hearing that was making you keep coming and coming and coming?
It's always the fact that you, Auntie Etima, you show up like every time. Like every class, you're always there. You're always there to encourage us, even when we're not even doing the right things. You're always there to drag us and say, you must do this, you must do this. And also, like, going there and you're seeing people you're within your age group, they're
Mm,
also there,
mm.
so you're all learning together, you're all trying to grow together. So those are the things that encourage me to keep on joining classes.
Okay, thank you. And that said is really, really true. One thing with girls I know for sure is that girls love communities. They love to be in gang. They love to be in clique. They love to be in group. Like I said, gang, clique, group. Count a girl in. She doesn't want to feel like, oh, I'm the only one that is on this tough, difficult journey of life. So when she's seeing other girls, there's this when I need together kind of thing. The community life is a life of a girl. So yes to that. If you're listening to us, you're a girl or you're a mother and you are not in a community for learning, you need to go back and think about it and then hop into the girls hub and join us. Okay, so you tell me, there are different aspects of your life. Walk us through your growth journey. You can start with your spiritual life, then you can go to your academics, then you can go to your relationship with people, your parents, I mean family, friends, boys, your social life. Just tell us how you are growing. You have not finished growing, remember.
Yeah.
Tell us how you are growing. Where you
So
were, where you are, where you know you
mhm.
should be, where you are going to. Yeah.
So I used to be the kind of person that, like, I used to be very timid. Let me put it that way. Like I was a
You,
very yes, I
I
was very
don't
shy
believe.
when I was very young. Like everybody knew me as a shy kid, and my
Really?
sister as like the very jovial and happy person. So I found out that being shy, being timid, trying to like push yourself away from the crowd is not going to get you anywhere, because you need to
Mm,
put yourself out there. You need to show up even when it's not comfortable for you. You just need to like go put yourself
mm,
out there. So I was reflecting on the year before I joined the girls hub, because like in school I would be very shy to raise up my hand in class. Like when teachers ask questions, I'll just be very shy. I won't want to go up there. I won't want to, like, even when we have to give presentations, I'll just be very shy. But joining the girls hub now, I learned that it's a gradual process. I'm not there yet, but I'm still like, it's better than when I was where I was before. So I'm very happy that I can I can say that I'm not um I'm not where I was before. So I'm very happy that I'm progressing. So I'm not perfect yet, but I'm going on.
okay, so in another aspect of your life, so that's in your confidence. In your
Yes.
confidence, you are growing. And I don't look at you or consider you to be someone that is shy. For real. Like, how? I mean, but well, if you say so that this is one aspect of your life that you are working on, then that's great. Okay, so in your spiritual life, let's go.
Okay, so I try to read my Bible every day so I can like develop my relationship with God, because anything without God is going to be vague. Like you need to make the Holy Spirit your best friend. You need to make him like be in every aspect of your life. So I try to pray even when I'm maybe in the bathroom or like in the worst place possible you can ever think of. I can talk to God there because He's always there for me. I don't have to say, I don't have to be clean, or I don't have to be perfect. He's always there to listen to me.
Okay, so did you put systems in place that helped you to maintain that that relationship?
Um, yes, I did. So one thing I did particularly this year, I used to be the kind of person that would just put my Bible on my table and then I'll just stare at it, because they say if you put your Bible where you can see it, then you're going to be
Yes,
pushed to read it. But I'm going to be
yes.
honest. I'll just look at the Bible and I'll not even feel like I need to open it. But my mentor, my other mentor, Auntie Kemi Adebowale, shout out to you. She told me to
Yes.
put a system in place and say no phone, no Bible, no phone. So if I don't read my Bible in the morning, I can't go on the internet. Or
Mm-hmm.
I just have to do something that I feel like I need to do every day and say, okay, I have to
Mm,
put God first before that thing.
mm, mm. Did you use your what's it called? Did you use your all your things, all your tool? Did you have your bundle?
Yes, I do have my bond. I had my bundle last year, but the
Mm,
journal didn't really work for me. So I use Open Evans now.
okay, okay, alrighty. So the next aspect of your life, let's go. Mm-hmm. What's
Okay,
that?
so
That would be which one now? Which one do you want to choose?
okay, let me go to let me think. So I've done Bible, I've done my
Yes,
spiritual life,
yes.
I've done my
So
confidence.
tell me about your relationship with your friends. First start with boys. Your relationship with boys. What has the knowledge you have gained in the girls' home helped you to do with your relationship with boys? Are you boy crazy? I know you will not say yes.
I'm not, so you have to.
Were you boy crazy? You don't jump. Let's
No.
because there's some girls that are boy crazy and they need help. So if it's
Mm-hmm.
something you've dealt, yeah, we need help.
Yeah.
We need to know. Yeah,
I don't
you're
think I
not boy
was
crazy. You
very,
have
really
friends.
boy crazy.
You were
Like, I won't put it
small
that
boy.
way.
A
Maybe a
small
little
boy,
bit.
small. A little bit boy. Please. Okay, so tell us, how did you handle that? What information did you get, maybe like from the sessions and maybe from heart to heart, or some of the things that we
Mhm.
have done that just gave you that ability to be stable and not
Yeah,
boy
so
crazy?
not every attention is good attention. At this
Mm.
stage of your life, what you need to focus on is your personal growth. Because let's be honest, if you're thinking of, like, the only reason you should date is to marry. You cannot just date someone for fun. You have to date with the intention. So at this stage of your life, you are not mentally prepared to go into a relationship because you have not fully developed yourself to the extent that you need to go and meet other, you need to go and date other guys. So what you need to focus on now is your growth, your personal growth, and always have in mind that not every attention is good attention. That's what I've been able to pick from.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay. So how about your relationship with your classmates, your friends? What changed? Did they look at you last year and say, what's happening? You know why I'm asking this
Mm.
question? When my first daughter was doing her gap year as well, it was an
Mhm.
opportunity for her to, invest in herself, focus on herself and
Mhm.
everything. And she did it with all her strength.
Mhm.
She did it with all her strength. My son came back from school and looked at her and said, why are you feeling so proud? As in, I don't understand. As in, why you feeling so cool with yourself? Why you feeling you're looking proud just because you're growing? I don't even know how he got that was what was happening. Just because you're becoming a better version of yourself, you're just feeling so proud. My daughter was like, what's all this about? What's this beef about? So did people look at you and feel like, oh, there's something about you that is changing or that has changed?
Yeah. People are always telling me that, like, I'm more open now. Before I don't really, I'm not really open to talk to people like that. So another thing is that my friends are always telling me, oh, she's this busy kind of person. Oh, she's always doing
Ah,
this. Oh, she's always doing that. Like, because I'm trying to put myself out there more. Especially, I think there
yes,
was even one day that I had to be the MC for the talent show at my school. And then
yes.
it was not something I had done before. So I just put up my hand and I just went there. And there was this particular girl that was like, why does she have to be there? Like, does she, like, she does not have like the confidence to go on there. I was just like,
I
it's my
beg
first
you.
time. It didn't even go as I wanted to, but as I wanted it to. But I'm so proud I put myself out there because, like, the second time I was going to go on the stage, I was back more confident and
Come
I'm very
on
proud
now.
of myself.
Come on now. That's what we're talking about. And that's what we say in the girls' home. You don't have to be perfect to do it or to start it. To start, you don't have to be perfect. Along the way, perfection will come. But for you to sit out there when you're not a jellyfish, then what's that? When you're not a jellyfish, I beg, come right there, show yourself, and say no to naysayers, say no to haters, say no to people that want to give you a cap, want to, cover you, want to encourage you to stay where you are. Even if you went there and they laughed, it's still fine. It's part of the journey. It's part That's why this is a growth journey series. You
Yeah.
want to tell yourself that, look, I am growing and I'm not ashamed to grow. Yes, so I'm not ashamed to grow.
Yes.
I mean, everybody is growing. Like I said, even God's servant is is still growing. Says he's still growing. We feel he has finished growing, but he is telling us that no, I am still
Still
growing.
grow.
Okay, so um how about your, yes, home. Tell us about your
Okay.
home, your parents, what's the relationship,
Home.
your mom. I wish
Hmm.
you could come on the show with us. So I'd have loved
Hmm.
to hear her, but is she around?
No, she's at work. She's
She's
not
at
around.
work. I'd have
Yeah.
loved her to come and say, like, come and tell us if what he is saying, like, is reflecting in the house. Like, what do you think about how you're relating at home, your chores, your tasks? I know you're not perfect, and I'm not trying to
Mhm.
put you on the spot, but tell me
Mhm.
one aspect that has improved.
In my bed. This my bed. My bed.
Hmm.
My bed. And my
Your
decks. The
bed.
the dresser beside my bed. It used to be very clustered. Like I try to, if
Hmm.
it can still get clustered sometimes, but I try to organize it as frequent as I can instead of just leaving it. My
Hmm.
closet, everything. I can say this year, I would like the last 6 months, the past 6 months, I've been like I've been trying to like organize it, and that's one part of my chores, or I wouldn't really say chores, but like my home life that's really
Yeah.
improved.
Wow. So are you the firstborn?
Yes.
What of your younger ones? What are they seeing? What are they saying?
So my sister, she's like a very jovial person, and
Okay.
she cares, but sometimes she's like she just wants to like be herself. Let me put it that way. So it can be that when she gets back from school, she just drops her bag somewhere. And then when my
Hmm.
mom comes in the room, my mom is like, "Why is this here? Why is this here? Is this not? Is this place supposed to be? Is this place is supposed to be arranged? You have to do this. You have to do that." And I'm trying to explain that I have organized my place, but because we share the same space,
Yes.
obviously she's going to get into my space. So I sometimes I still have to talk to her, and sometimes she like does it, but she still goes back. But I can say it's like very much better than before. Like before, she would
Okay.
just drop her things scattered all over the ground,
Yeah.
but now she's doing better than before. Like now she
Great.
will lay her bed before she goes to school. When she comes back from school, instead of just dropping her bag on the floor, she will put it on her chair before her table.
At
That's
least we help them before later to start getting into after later to start getting into the wardrobe directly. I love it. So what you're doing is shining your light, and you're shining your light from your home. A lot of times girls are so concerned about what is happening out there. Hey, in my class I'm the best, in my school. What of in your home? What of in your room? What of with your siblings? What of with your close friends? Are you still able to to be that example, that positive influence, which is my greatest concern, which is my greatest drive for the girls I mentor? I know that I cannot reach. Sorry about that.
that's okay, ma.
People physically, but I can through you guys. I can through you girls, not guys, girls. I know that if I'm able to pour myself into you, pour the knowledge that you need, pour the spirit, the energy, the motivation that you need, I've indirectly reached billions of people around the world. So well done for that, and
Thank
thank you for
you.
sharing. So what would be your words to girls your age, 15, 16, 17, that feel like, please, I got it. I don't need that. What would be your words to them? Like your deepest learning, your deepest experience, your deepest joy, for the blessings of the girls, or what would be your, encouragement to others?
One thing I'll say is try as much as possible to focus on your personal growth, your attitude, because you can't go anywhere, you can't get far with a bad attitude. So
Mm,
try to manage your emotions properly. Try to just do things that will make you become the better version of yourself. Because let's be real, you can be very very rich, and if you have a very bad attitude to things, to people, to like the society in general, you won't get very, very far. So try to focus on your personal growth. And I'm going to tell you, there'll be days that you feel like, why do I have to do this, why do I have to do that, but still keep pushing. For example, if you're the type of person like, sometimes I try to do like my journal, and I'll just feel like, I have to answer these questions, I have to do it. Just do it. The consistency matters. If you think, even if it's just one sentence, even if it's just one word, just make sure you put it in the journal so you can keep track of everything. I say, oh, I was able to journal every day, even when I was so tired and I didn't feel like doing anything. Just make sure you do it. Just make sure you push through.
yeah.
That's my word for the
Okay.
day.
Yes, that learning to push through. Do you know that that was one thing I didn't get as a teenager? And listening to you now just, made me go down memory lane, as if to say, wish I had somebody. Yes, spiritually, yeah, we got that covered. I found myself in a community of people that were fervent for the Lord and all that. But when your spirit is growing and your mind is not, then your spirit cannot do as much as it should, unfortunately. Every aspect of your life must grow, and they are growing, consistently. They're growing. You can't say because you're very hot for the Lord, therefore you pass your exams. You can't say because you're hot for the Lord, therefore you have understanding of life and how to make good life choices. No, it doesn't work like that. So you need to grow your mind, and the Girls Hub is that school for your mind. Yes, is that
Yes.
school for your mind, for your life, for your future, for your destiny, because the choices you make today are affecting your tomorrow. It's very simple. So if you're a girl here listening to me and you think that you can do it on your own, you lie. You
It's a lie.
can't. Because there will
Big
be days
lie.
I can't even do it on
What
my own.
lie?
Fat big one. I can't even do it on my own. I'm constantly in systems and communities that is pushing me and helping me grow. When I look at my accountability partners, I see the way they are threatening, I go like, you better throttle. When I look here, I see, I'm like, you better move. That's the only way. The Bible says that it's not in man to direct themselves. You cannot direct yourself and then push yourself and then move yourself and then motivate yourself alone. You 365 days. Fat lie, according to you. So we encourage you to join us at the Girls Hub. And if you're a parent listening here, please know that you've found the right community for your daughter. If you're in the Girls Hub, by the way, shout out to you. If you're here and you're listening or watching us, shout out to you. Please write in the comments Girls Hub or write Queen Daughter. Thank you so much. Remember, being there is not enough. You must grow. You must take your task seriously. Don't say, I'm already here now, I'm hearing what they are telling me. Hearing and not doing is not getting blessed. Hearing and not doing changes nothing. Okay? So we have to go. This show is supposed to hold for just 30 minutes or less every Wednesday. We're back, and we're back bigger and better. I've had on the show with me Miss Inyoluwa, one of my best
Right.
Queen Daughters in the Girls Hub, not because I've known her personally, but just because I admire the way she takes her personal development journey seriously. I've learned something from her today, and I hope you have. Yoliwa, your last words to us as we shut down for
Thank you,
today.
Ma. Just be yourself. Don't let too much pressure into something that you don't want to do. Be yourself and always trust in God. He's going to have everything in covering. Thank you for having me.
Yep, the Lord always has you covered. Girls, stop trying to be. Some girls are not in the girls' home because their friends will be like, what's that? Be yourself. There's something I was talking about over the holidays. I was saying to my friend, I was saying there's something called personal sense. Personal sense is the sense that you use when people are trying to derail you. It's the sense that Elisha used when he was going to follow Elijah. He was going to collect a mantle, and his peers are busy saying, "Hey, why are you following? Stop following." The guy is like, excuse you. Personal sense keeps you going when others don't want you to go. So please use your personal sense. That's what he just said. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for
Thank
joining.
you for
Hey, I
having
see
me.
someone wants to join the girls' hub. Please, the team will reach out to you immediately. She's chatting on YouTube. Thank you so much, ma'am. God bless you, everyone. If you're catching a replay, thank you so much. God bless you and see you again, same time, same place, even on more platforms. Okay. Enjoy the rest of your week, your day, and your year. God bless you. Bye. Thank you, Iyi.
Thank you, Ma.